Hello, welcome back to the Marc Drouinaud Show, the tech show about hacking. In today's video, I'm going to cover Earth's most wanted. I'm talking about the top 10 hackers of all time. I'm going to tell you what they did, how they did it. So this story is going to be highly interesting. So let's get right into it. We're going dark. So number 10, Aaron Swartz. Aaron Swartz famously helped start the popular online social network Reddit and created a cascade of attention throughout his time as a hacktivist. In 2011, the government arrested and charged Swartz with hacking into MIT's network to download a massive cache of GSTOR academic data. These charges eventually evolved into 2 federal counts of wire fraud and nearly a dozen of violations of the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, with a maximum penalty of $1 million and 35 years in prison. Through the plea bargain process, which Swartz declined to participate in, he tragically committed suicide. A couple of years later after his death, the Internet Hall of Fame inducted Swartz for his work founding online groups such as Demand Progress and their campaign against the Online Privacy Act. Number 9, Kevin Poulsen. Starting as a teenager, Kevin hacked into the Pentagon's computer network. The attack was quickly discovered, leading to this guy's arrest. Despite being caught, the government let his younger self off with a warning. By the end of the decade, in 1988, another hack executed by this guy landed him in hot water with the government again. To avoid being arrested, he went underground and continued to hack government secrets. By 1990, he famously broke into a radio station to secure a contest for a brand new Porsche vacation and $20,000. Since then, he has been arrested and restricted from using a computer for 3 years as a form of punishment. Today, this guy works as a white hat hacker and journalist, writing for popular publications like Wired and Daily Beast. Number 8, Michael C., aka Mafia Boy. Michael became famous for a series of distributed denial-of-service attacks on a variety of corporate networks. First, this guy leveraged a network of university computers to take down the leading search engine at the time, Yahoo. Shortly after, he attacked Dell, eBay, CNN, and Amazon using his now infamous DDoS attack. This attack brought a surprise notice to corporate America, shocked to see billion-dollar businesses shut down so easily. The concern for corporate interests led to a series of legislation changes focused on cybercrime. Today, Michael works as a white hat hacker promoting cybersecurity pen testing.
That's weird.
And awareness trainings to keep companies safe from online threats. Number 7, Jensen James. Jensen took a unique approach to hacking compared to others on the list with his curiosity about botnets. These botnets consisted of software-based attacks that breach control of a computer system. Scaling this type of attack by stringing together hundreds of different computers into a network can have a devastating impact. By 2005, Jensen successfully compromised nearly 500,000 machines. As outlined by Ars Technica, this guy used a network to profit by selling access to advertising companies and other hackers. Through these antics, and specifically for breaking the Computer Fraud Abuse Act, the government charged him with a crime. His punishment would be a 57-month prison term and a $75,000 fine, marking the first time a hacker saw jail time for use of a botnet. Number 6, Matthew Bevan and Richard Price. As a team of British hackers, Bevan and Price became famous for hacking into military networks during the late 1990s. The two almost started a global conflict when they leaked the Korean Atomic Research Institute information about the American military system. Though Bevan claimed to have been just looking for about UFOs, the attacks on advanced military networks showed the vulnerability of these highly classified networks. Number 5, Albert Gonzalez. According to NY Daily News, Mr. Gonzalez showed early signs of leadership during high school, where he led a pack of troubled computer nerds. At age 22, the government arrested this guy for fraud-related charges in relation to his activity stealing debit card information. This led to his cooperation with the government and eventually his collaboration with the Secret Service. Although during his time working with the government to catch hackers, he continued to do black hat hacker work. By 2005, he helped organize an attack on TJX with a basic SQL injection, leading to an estimated 256 million being taken. In 2015, during his sentencing for the hack of TJX, prosecutors call his cyber attacks unparalleled. Number 4, Adrian Lamo. Adrian came into the public spotlight for his hacking activities by breaching a content management system and adding in a fake quote from Attorney General John Ashcroft. Lamo became infamous for his notices to both the media and the victims of his hacks. To this point, Lamo took his hacking antics too far in 2002 when he broke into the New York Times network. This led to a sentence of 2 years probation and a fine of nearly $65,000. Number 3, Gary McKinnon. In 2002, Gary gained notoriety in the world of computer hacking by perpetrating the biggest military computer hack of all time. Mr. McKinnon expressed honest intent for breaching these military networks to look into UFOs and other technologies useful for public good. Despite all this, he was never convicted of a crime, as the United Kingdom blocked his extradition to the United States to face criminal charges of up to 70 years in jail. Number 2, Julian Assange. One of the most famous hacker in the world due to his international presence in media, Julian offers a modern-day example of how much of an impact on the world an individual can have through hacking. Having been on Interpol's most wanted list, many in the world would readily identify him as one of the biggest hackers in the world when taking into account the impact revelations in his organization. WikiLeaks has released to the world, right? Through all of this, Assange has been pending extradition to the United States to face charges for his involvement in the WikiLeaks organization. As of 2021, in January, the UK officially blocked the extradition of Julian Assange to face charges in the United States. Number 1, Kevin Mitnick. Kevin Mitnick holds the title as the world's most famous hacker ever, with this title dating back to 1995 by the US Department of Justice. Kevin Mitnick started hacking in an early age, right? He broke into the realm of public attention in the 1980s after he hacked the North American Defense Command, also known as NORAD. These events would inspire the movie War Games. 2 other hacking instances propelled Mitnick to be the #1 hacker of all time. First, in 1989, he hacked into Digital Equipment Corporation, DEC, to make copies of their software. The DEC hacks led to his arrest by the FBI and conviction. Despite high-profile arrests, while on release, Mitnick famously hacked into Pacific Bell's voicemail system just to prove that he could. In recent years, Mitnick toed the line between a white hat and black hat hacker with his cybersecurity consulting firm and security consulting services such as Mitnick's Absolute Zero-Day Exploit Exchange. Through his years of experience, he became known as one of the most renowned and best hackers in the world. Did I leave anybody out? Please let me know. I want to know your opinion. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell. I love you. Stay safe. See you on the next video.